Hello, welcome to Updata.
What's up?
Episode 30. If you don't know by now, you should have subscribed and liked this shit. So,
That's facts.
yeah.
You need to do that.
And comment below if you think we're fucking stupid. Thank you. That was good night. This is
right there. Video.
This is Damion Reyes.
How's it going?
He's a good friend of mine. Back from his job in other countries.
Yeah.
He's been gone for a while. Wanting to get him on an episode because he's cool as shit and knows a lot about what he's talking about. God damn it. So, here we go.
I don't know. Sometimes I think I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, what the fuck are you saying? But, you know, me being a man, not wanting to fucking be like, oh, yeah, I'm wrong. No. I stick to my guns, even though I'm talking out of my ass.
Today's going to be a Netflix episode. So we're going to talk about all the shit that interests us on Netflix.
Yeah. Netflix is a beautiful place. I love Netflix. Honestly, like, whoever came up with Netflix.
Did you know, a fun fact about Netflix, Blockbuster had the option to buy Netflix.
What?
And they passed on it because they said that people like coming to the store and looking at all the movies.
They're so wrong.
Blockbuster went out of business.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
They could probably still be in business right now.
Yeah.
Damn.
They'd be owning the market.
Yeah.
So.
That's fucked. R.I.P. Blockbuster.
So what do we got? Do you fuck with Shameless?
Oh, dude, I love Shameless.
Shameless? I haven't seen the newest season.
Yeah, neither have I yet. But I need to watch it.
So I actually learned a lot from that show. That's weird because it's like totally trashy people, but I learned like a lot about gentrification.
Yeah.
And all that shit.
I like how they. I don't even know. I just love the show. Like, everything they do is just so well put together.
Yeah.
And it works.
Yeah.
They do it well.
I like how Frank is so, like, fucked up, but he's usually right about shit.
Yeah. And that's what the show does so great. So, like, they make you hate Frank.
Yeah.
And then they always make you, like, feel like, oh, Frank. Like,
yeah.
They make you feel bad for him.
Yeah.
And then there's, like, he fucks up again, and then you're just like, what the fuck? Like,
you're frustrated along with everybody else.
Yeah. But the character development in that show is
I like Carl.
Carl's a hard ass, bro. He fucking went to, what did he go to?
He went to prison, and then he went to the military.
Yeah.
He fucking ran like juvie.
Yeah.
He fucking ran that bitch.
He ran that shit.
And then he was like, I want to be a cop out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It was
Dude, his girlfriend was a hoe.
Yeah.
The officer's daughter?
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Fuck that bitch.
What else?
Cube.
Cube is a horror movie, and it is fucking crazy. Okay, so you know horror movies like Saw, where they're like trapped in this maze.
Yeah,
it's kind of like that.
Oh, I love movies like that.
So
I love the Saw franchise.
But it's like a high tech, huge cube that they're in, with like rooms, like thousands of rooms, and they have to figure out how to get out. But some rooms are booby trapped, like with crazy shit. Yeah, the motherfuckers die all the time. But it's like everyone has like a purpose when they go in there. Like so
kind of like
they'll be a mathematician or whatever the fuck you call it, a cop, a
to
doctor.
help them escape.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
not like
it's like a huge experiment, but you never learn who's doing the experiment or what the fuck's going on. Okay. It's just always a mystery. But like every movie you watch by them is a little like, it's like gives a little about the story. And the prequel tells a lot about who's doing it, but you still really never find out. Yeah.
I don't know if I want to watch it. That does piss me off if I don't find out who did it.
No, it's like other government experiment. Like, you know, when I say other government, it's like off the maps. Like they don't. Even the president doesn't know they exist. Like, so it's kind of like that, but you'll just have to watch it. Right. It's crazy.
I'll check it out for sure.
Okay, when you watch the first one, it's kind of like a little cheesy because it's an old movie, but once you go along to the rest, it's like, holy fuck.
And there's 3?
There's 3 of them. There's an original, a sequel, and then a prequel.
Okay. You watched it in that order?
I watched it in that order.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll probably watch it. I'm gonna watch it in whatever order that came out.
Yeah.
How old's the first movie?
I don't know. Actually, it looks like a '90s movie.
Okay, so not super old.
No, it's not like fucking black and white and shit.
Well, I think it's like okay.
So yeah, I fuck with that. Like, Paul came in like on some really cheesy parts, and he was like, "Man, this acting sucks. I fucking hate this movie. This is shitty." And I was like, "Shut the fuck up! I like this movie. Let me enjoy this."
Yeah.
And it was just, it's all fucked up. Like they'll have like wires like cut them up into pieces out of fucking nowhere.
Oh shit.
And like they try and get a system, but their systems are always like flawed at the beginning. Yeah. They figure out how to manipulate the shit like later in the movie, but like they'll like one like theme of it is they'll always like tie shoelaces to their boot and throw the boot into the room, so it'll test it out. But it's always a fucking stupid idea because they'll think it's safe and then it'll be like heat sensed instead of movement.
Yeah.
So, fucked up. I'll say this, one last thing about the Cube. They have, in the first one, they have this escape artist, a prison escapee who's escaped like from like 17 different prisons.
Okay.
And he's like, they're moving along and he's like, the only reason I'm keeping y'all around me is because you're useful. The minute you're not useful, I'm gone.
Damn.
And then he goes into the next room and fucking dies.
Damn.
I saw that and I was like, fuck. That is not good. He was your way out, man. So, like, yeah. Moving on from Cube. Okay. Cube is I will say this to our viewers, Cube is an excellent fucking series, and I suggest everyone goes and watches it. Because I'm not even into horror, but I was like, fuck it, I'll try it, and I loved it.
I like horror movies.
There's also this one called, it's kind of like more like, goes about like our social aspect on each other, like as far as racism and sexual orientation, but it's like a fucking horror movie. The thing is like aliens came and they're like testing. Have you seen this?
What's it called?
The Circle.
No.
Okay. So they're all in this, it's like, it kind of looks like a little game show, but it's like torturous. Like every time you step out of your little circle, you die. Well, not every time. You can't do it more than once. But, like, if anyone does that, they die. Mm-hmm. And there's this beeper. It's like 30 people. And there's this beeper constantly beeping down. And every time it time's up, somebody dies. But everybody uses their hand and can vote who's next.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So, and, like, throughout most of the movie, they're kind of trying to decide, because they know most of them are going to die. Because it's trying to get to one. At least they think so. So, it's trying to get to one last person, and then they survive. So, basically, most of the movie, they're trying to decide between this pregnant woman and a little girl. So, it's like, they're like, I know I'm going to die. So, we have to choose which one's going to live of them. Because we all know that it's going to come down to these two.
Yeah.
So, it is a very interesting movie because like there's black dudes in there and they're like saying like why should we go and like why should of course the black man has to die and whatever. They're like trying to manipulate everything and people are gay in there and they're like, well, why should I go? Why is my life any different than yours?
Just like a whole movie just testing your morals.
Yeah, exactly. It's fucking crazy. Like, and the ending will blow you the fuck away.
Sounds good. It sounds really good.
It's pretty amazing. Like, I loved it. But so like to start it, they're like, anybody over, like this guy steps in and like he's like, it's a game. I know exactly what to do. And so he's like, he basically sets the rules at the beginning and says, we know the counter's counting down, so to save us some time, we're going to start with anyone over 60.
Damn.
Old people die like that. Like, through the beginning of the movie is just old people dying.
Damn.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah, there's old women like, what?
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, that's a good fucking movie, too.
That sounds good. So, I haven't watched, like, too many movies on Netflix. I usually go for, like, shows. So, like, binge watching.
Yeah.
So.
It's more time consuming.
Mm-hmm. And then I feel like you can just do more with shows.
Yeah.
Like, movies are limited. Because they don't want it to be too long. And then, like, some shit doesn't make the movie cut.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I usually go for shows. But, I started experimenting with anime as well. It's just crazy.
I was looking down on you a little bit when you told me that.
Yeah, so, like, it's crazy because, like, every time someone would tell me to watch it, I'd be like, no, not happening. Never gonna happen. But my older brother told me to because he's in Japan right now, and he's like, anime's huge over here, and he's like, I started watching it, and I kind of like it. So since my older brother told me he liked it, I was like, you know, I'll check it out. And so the other day we started watching one. It's called Death Note, and I know they have a movie version of it.
I saw the movie, people. It was all right.
I heard it was pretty ass. So we started watching the anime of it, and like I was hooked after like 3 episodes. Yeah. But like I haven't got back to it because I've been so busy. But so like the whole like how do you say it? The whole thing is about like so this is like super smart kid, like he's like intelligent as fuck, and then he's walking home from school, or he's leaving class, and then like this book falls out of the sky, which I think it comes from like purgatory. And then so he opens it up, and like there's a whole list of instructions on how the book works, and it's like anyone's name written in this book, they will die within 45 seconds or something like that. I forget the exact stuff because I haven't watched it that long. And the instructions are like super specific. Like you have to write down their full name, and then you have to envision the person's face, so people with the same name won't die. The individual you're looking for will. But if you write someone's name down and you don't have like a picture of them, it doesn't work. Like that. And then so if you just write their name down, within 45 seconds they'll die of a heart attack.
Or some crazy shit.
No, like if you don't write a description of how you want them to die, they just die of a heart attack.
Yeah.
But if you want them to like die like crazy, you have I think 30 seconds to start writing a description, and then you have 6 minutes to like fully write out your description of like how you want them to die. So you could get crazy with it. But so like this dude, within like the first episode, like he becomes like he has like a Thanos mindset. He's like, I'm gonna cleanse the world of all criminals.
Yeah.
So like he has good intentions, but then like it like flips it on you real quick, and he's like, I'm gonna be the god of this new world. And I was like, this dude's crazy. Like, but it's like super good. So the conflict that he has is anyone who uses the book can't go to heaven or hell, and they're stuck in purgatory. And
he writes that in the descriptions?
It's in the instruction when he picked up the book.
Oh.
And then there's like one of the demons who dropped the book. He dropped it on purpose. He was like, I wanted to have fun. He's like, I was bored, so I dropped this book. I wanted to see what the humans would do with it. And then so he has that dude fucking with him, and he's the only one that can see it. So unless you like read the book,
you can't see.
Yeah, you can't see the demon killers or whatever. And so he starts writing like a shit ton of people's names in this book, and people just start dropping. And then I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna speed this up real quick. But
no, you're good, man. Dying. We got all day.
All right, so like people start dying, and then like the authorities are like, "Why are these people dying? Like, what's going on? This is obviously like a murder, like a mass murder.
Something's up. There's a connection."
And so there's another super smart guy. Just like he solved every case he's been on. And when it introduces this guy, and like you really see how smart this dude is, and like I don't want to spoil too much of it, and then plus I don't even know too much about it because I've only watched like 3 episodes, but it's like it pulled me in. Like after the 3rd episode, I was like,
"See what
this shit's about to get wild."
What you're bringing up is a lot more like detailed.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like people think anime is just like, oh, it's a cartoon. And like that's what I used to think, but there's actually like a lot of like it's just like anything else. Like, character development, the storyline. There's everything in it, and I think that's what people overlook just because of the art style of it. Yeah.
You see, sometimes I watch like DC cartoons just because they're better, like than the real shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of get it, but it's just I don't know. When I think of anime, I'm thinking of like Asian bitches with huge titties. That's what I think.
I mean, there are some animes like that.
Yeah.
I haven't got to the weird part of anime yet. I'm trying to like keep it simple.
Yeah, I saw them. I mean, like, I guess because I haven't seen, like, the cartoon or whatever, I can't say that it was a shitty movie compared to whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of fucked with it, but I was like, it's alright. What else? What else we got on Netflix? Have you seen Dismissed?
I'm not.
With Dylan Sprouse? No.
I didn't even know he was still acting.
He did pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
It's this psycho student of a teacher, and he's basically ruining this teacher's life because he gave him a A-.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So he's like,
there's kids like that though. Like that's true.
So he just like starts like manipulating everything to make him look like a fucking like cheating douchebag, like flirts with kids.
Damn.
And like no.
Here's trying to ruin like the teacher's career.
Yeah. Like this girl had a like thing for No. The girl liked him at first, I think, and he manipulated her to thinking that the teacher liked her.
Whoa.
So in her head, she's thinking, "Oh, I need to, show my love to him, and then he'll love me back. I already know he loves me. He just needs a push or whatever like that." So, she'll flirt with him a little bit, and nothing will happen, and then go back to her friend or whatever, the crazy kid, and he'll be like, "No, you just need to push a little harder," and like write him a note, write him a love letter, and then like he's fucking up this guy's life and like threatening him too, and like telling him like, "I know where your kids live" and shit like that. And like it's fucking crazy. You need to check it out.
So is it a movie?
It's a movie.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds wild.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna tell you the worst part. You just need to watch it.
Alright.
Another horror movie. I've been into horror lately. It's weird. I'm not usually into that. It creeps me out. Makes me shit myself and shit.
The last horror movie I saw was Hereditary. Have you seen that yet? It's not on Netflix. It just like came out in the movies.
I think I heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
It was just weird as fuck. I didn't really like it. I mean, so like there's some parts that were really good, but like once you get to the end, you're just like, what the fuck did I just watch? Like, it didn't make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
And then I guess maybe like they're gonna make another movie and then make it better or make it make sense. But just after like watching the first, I don't know if they're making another one.
Yeah.
But I think they should to explain themselves.
They have an obligation.
Yeah, because the first one I was just like, what is this? Like, it's I haven't watched too many horror movies lately. I think that was the most recent one I watched, and that was kind of fucked. And then, have you heard of Upgrade? That's another movie in the movies.
No, I haven't heard of that.
Nah. It's classified as a horror, but which kind of makes sense, but it's kind of more of just like I mean, I don't know what else you classify it as other than action, because like, so the whole thing of it is like this dude gets in a car wreck with this, so like this in the future,
Yeah.
and so like cars are driving themselves and stuff like that, so obviously when cars drive themselves they can get hacked, right?
Yeah.
So him and his wife are headed home, and then their car gets hacked, they get in a car crash, and then like 3 dudes come up to him and his wife. One dude paralyzes him, and then I think it might have been the same dude, but he fucking shoots his wife. So like they kill his wife, and then he's just sitting there fucking crippled, and then so he sold this car to this dude, and the dude comes to visit him in the hospital and was like, hey, remember that AI chip you saw at my house? It's like, this could get you your life back. This could help you move again.
Yeah.
It's like, what would your wife want? And it's like, oh, shit. So
he's like, oh, shit.
Yeah, so he gets it implanted, and like...
oh, I think I have heard of this.
He tells him, like, keep it off the books. Like, don't let the cops know you're moving around and shit.
Yeah.
And obviously, he wants some revenge, so he's going out fucking... And the AI can, like, talk to him in his head. And so, the AI is like, oh, let me help you solve your murder case or whatever. Help me, like, avenge your dead wife.
Yeah.
And then, so, like, the AI sounds like it's good at first, right? And then eventually, like, towards the end of the movie... Nah, I don't want to spoil it, actually.
Okay.
I mean... It's a decent movie. I liked it, but like,
kind of a twist, kind of shit. Yeah.
But it wasn't really like a horror movie. I mean, I guess it just depends.
Gory, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was pretty decent. I haven't watched like a super good horror movie lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie was decent. It all depends on what you're into.
Yeah. I saw one called The Descent. You might have seen it.
Maybe.
It's like these women go to, like, in the caves. They're like cave divers.
Okay.
And, like, they find these creatures in there that are basically like, I don't know, deformed human beings that just live in the caves.
Okay. And
they, like, eat people for some fucking reason. They didn't really explain what the fuck they were. It was just some kind of creature that's been in there forever.
It's kind of how my horror movies are. They don't really explain themselves. Like.
I mean, like, if you're going to have a creature like that, explain it. It's not like it just has fangs, like, oh, yeah, it's a vampire. No, this is a fucking new thing that you have to explain to me. But it's like, I don't know. They're just all fucking stupid. All horror movies, like real horror movies like that, me and Kira were talking about it on another side note, but it's like there's a formula to it. If it looks like 2 of the last remaining survivors are about to get out, they're gonna fucking die. Mm. But if there's 1 left, they have like a 50-50 chance of making it.
Okay. There's a science to it.
Yeah.
There's a science to figuring out how it's gonna end.
Yeah. Dude, I know the endings of horror movies like halfway in. Yeah. I'm like, okay, this is gonna happen. It's gonna happen like that. And Kira's like, shut the fuck up, because you're always right. Yeah. Yeah, but that one was like, there's some twists in that one too. They're like, oh fuck, I did not see that coming. Bitches die that just don't deserve it.
Damn, that's usually what happens.
Yeah, it's the bad people that get away.
Yeah. Or they survive long enough to like kill everybody else in the process.
Yeah.
And then so only one person survives because that dude decided to be an asshole.
Yeah.
Like,
one thing in that movie though is like, the plot of it was so stupid. Like how they got down in the cave.
yeah.
Because she looked at the map or the, guide to getting out of certain situations.
Mm-hmm.
While it was in the car, she looked at it for like a good 5 seconds. It could have been its own fucking scene. Like, she looked at this thing for a while and pondered, should I bring that? Should I not? Nah, I'm not gonna bring that.
Of course not, because it's a horror film.
And then they get in there and then some bitch gets fucking crushed and she's like, you didn't bring the manual? I mean, it was more detailed than that.
Yeah.
But that's basically what it was. Okay. So
the dumbed down version of it, that's what happened.
So yeah, it was basically like that. So that was that movie.
But,
it annoyed the shit out of me.
But imagine if like people in horror movies were smart though. The movie would be like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So like your house is haunted. Like they want to figure out why. They want to talk to him, like, yo, what's going on? No. If it was for real, they'd be like, all right, we're leaving. And then it just show a scene of them just driving off into sunset. And that's how horror movies would be if people were actually smart. It'd be 5 minutes.
Dude, I love when horror movies, like, there will be this girl, and she'll look down a hallway and see this dark, shadowy figure, and she'll be like, hello?
Yeah. Dude, the classic always scenes.
Yeah, if I saw that shit, I'd be gone.
Yeah.
They were like,
and they wait till it comes right next to their face. Like, no, bitch.
If they had not said anything to you from like 30 yards away to 10 yards away, you need to fucking run.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't even say hello. I'd probably like turn my head a little bit, squint, and then start walking slowly. And then like once I get out of sight of that thing, I'm running. I don't want it to know that I'm scared. I want it to know like I got some balls and I'm walking right now. But then like once it can't see me, take it off.
Oh man, that's so fucked. I hate horror movies like that.
But the ones you've been telling me about, they seem like some good ass horror movies.
Yeah, some shit with like some intellect behind it.
Yeah. Make me think.
Yeah, make me think. Don't
make me guess what's gonna happen because you're like every other horror movie.
Yeah. What's some other shit? You had some shit that you watched on Netflix. The 100.
Oh, the 100 super. Have you seen it?
I've seen up to season 2.
I don't even know how many seasons there are.
I think 5.
5.
Yeah.
Is 5 the newest one that they just put out?
I believe so.
Okay, yeah. So I've watched it all. That show is good as fuck. I love that show. My friend told me to watch it. He was like, hey. I was like, you got any Netflix recommendations? He was like, dude, the 100. I was like, bet. And like, it's so good, but like, I hate it. Like, I love it and I hate it. It's one of those things.
Yeah.
Like, because the situations they get put into, they always look at it from two sides.
Yeah.
Like, these people gotta die or we're gonna die. Like, they don't think about it too much.
Yeah.
And they just do stupid shit. Like, what? I'm just sitting there like, no, you have like 50 different options what you could do. You could do this instead of that. And you could, like, they just look at it. It's either this, it's either us or them. Like, and it's like, no, it's not. And then, like, characters that you love in the first season, you end up hating.
Yeah.
Like, it's, oh, fuck, dude. That show
Fucking Finn.
It just fucks with yourself.
The
Like,
one who shot up that village.
oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, my boy Finn. Poor guy. Like, oh, shit. And then you just, like, think it's like, what was that for? Like,
that was so unnecessary.
It was. Oh, because you fucking love her, so you're just gonna mow down people. You're just gonna mow down an innocent village that said she wasn't there.
I love her.
And then he gets, and then like he's just like, oh, why don't you love me? I just mowed down this village for you, trying to look for you.
Are you fucking serious right now?
Yeah.
I just killed people for you.
Yeah. And then he's all like depressed, and she's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, dude. But yeah, that show is so good because it's just like it's a real drama, man.
Yeah. What was it? What was another one? You had a couple.
Oh shit. Let's see. You gotta scroll through Netflix. The one, you go to the parts where it's like recently watched or continue watching for Monica. So I use my mom's Netflix on my mom.
You know you can make your own profile, right?
Yeah, I'm just too lazy.
All right.
But you watch Stranger Things, right?
Yeah, of course.
Stranger Things is just another good one.
Bro, okay. Do you remember when we played The Beyond?
Beyond Two Souls?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the same fucking story. As far as I'm concerned, the first season is the same fucking story.
So I didn't play the full game with you. I played like the end of it. So
okay, it's the same goddamn thing.
As far as the first season goes?
Yeah. Second season is kind of branches away from that. First season, it's a carbon copy.
How though?
Okay.
Because like she's not talking to like 11, right?
Yeah.
She's not like talking to us, or just explain it to me. Yeah.
Okay, so think of it this way. Like, there's some differences, but this little girl who basically controls things with her mind gets out of the fucking lab that's similar already, and they're fucking chasing her most of the movie. Okay. She's connected to a dark spirit, which you find out later, and Beyond Two Souls is her brother, but stay with me here. And 11 is connected to this fucking killing machine that's killing people, which this fucking spirit over here in Beyond Two Souls...
right?
Yeah, that, they call it that. I don't know what the fuck
I think that's what they call it.
But the similarities... And there's rifts into the spirit world, or the upside down, as they call it, and...
Yeah.
And there's this huge rift that everyone's fucking worried about. It's the same fucking thing.
I mean, I guess when you put it that way, I guess so. But yeah, I really like it.
It's like the only change they made, instead of making them spirits, they made them actual monsters.
Yeah.
That's the only difference.
Well, you just shot on my show.
No, I like Stranger Things.
Yeah, I just like the feel like. It just gives me that same vibe as. Have you seen the Goonies?
Goonies, yeah.
Yes, and dude, that was like my favorite show to watch when I was young.
Yeah, I like.
Or show movie.
Chunk.
Like, Chunk. Chunk. Yeah, and like I just like the vibe of like kids like actually like cussing and shit, because like every other show is like kids don't cuss, you know, but that's not how it is in real life. In real life, kids cuss all the time.
Yeah.
Like, they fucking do stupid shit. They go on adventures. They get in fucking trouble. Like, just let it be real. Let it be, yeah. And I think Stranger Things does that really well. And then there's still so much that you don't know, like what's going on with the fucking upside down and why is it actually there, and like it's just a big mystery.
Yeah.
And I like it a lot.
The end of the second season, I loved it.
Yeah.
And then it's like this thing is fucking watching them from the upside down.
Yeah.
That was creepy as fuck.
Yeah. It was intense. Yeah. I have to rewatch the second season.
I think I can title this video Netflix Horror.
That's all we've been talking about. Would you classify... Well, yeah, I guess Stranger Things would be a horror, huh?
Yeah, yeah. It's got that eerie vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's good.
And again?
Yeah. You got one? You got something else you want to share with the class?
Do you watch American Horror Story?
No, I don't.
I try to get back into that. I watched the first 2 seasons. They're alright. So the first season was really good.
Really?
Yeah. And usually everybody I talk to that's watched all of them, they always say the first season was their favorite.
Really?
Yeah. So
I saw the little bit that I saw of it was the hotel season.
I don't even know what season that is, but they have like fucking 8 seasons or something like that, don't they? They have like a shit ton.
Yeah. It's a different storyline every time.
But it's the same people.
Yeah.
Which I think is cool. I like that.
They fucking... I don't know. I hated the hotel. I thought it was stupid as fuck. Apparently, like, I'm not going to spoil it for you.
Okay.
I saw the end of the season, and it was trash.
Did you just skip to the end, or did you watch all of it?
I watched, like, 4 episodes up to the end. So I kind of got what was going on. People had to explain it to me. I got the gist of it.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking hated it.
So, with American Horror Story, I feel like if you don't watch it from first episode to last episode, there's a lot that you'll miss.
Yeah.
Because even, like, certain episodes you'll watch and you're just like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Like, you just get lost and, like, you're like, did I miss something? But it doesn't all come to, like, it slowly all comes together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I could explain a season to you without leaving out, like, a shit ton of information.
That makes sense. Maybe I should go over it again when I get over my fears.
Of hotels. You scared of hotels now? It scar you.
No, I just hate the circus idea.
The circus idea.
Like that huge guy with fucking 2 fingers.
No, I haven't got that far.
I
just told you. I'm just watching.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen it either. I've just seen like promotions for it, and I'm like, I'm not fucking watching no lobster hands.
Lobster hands.
That fucking creeps me out. But yeah, I think that's it for this episode. Mm-hmm. I want all of you to have a lovely day and fucking make magic happen.
Yeah, go scare the shit out of yourself with some horror.
Yeah, absolutely. Go shit your pants.
If you're not shitting your pants, you're not living.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's just...
I 100% agree with that. Yeah.
Why?
Alright, make sure you like, subscribe, do all the shit you know you're supposed to do.
But you don't do because you're a dick.
And that'll be it for today's